Howdy church, my name is Rhett and I'm the student pastor here at Woodridge, and we are excited that you're joining us for this midweek devotional. I wanted to ask you, are we walking as children of the light? In Ephesians chapter 5 verses 8 through 10, Paul says it this way: "For you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light. For the fruit of the light consists of all goodness, righteousness, and truth, as you learn what is pleasing to the Lord." I want to ask you a question first. If I walked down to Houston, went inside Toyota Center, put on a jersey, and started dribbling a basketball, would that make me a Houston Rocket? The answer is absolutely not. I would be in the stadium, but I would not actually be that thing that I'm trying to be. In the same way here, Paul is saying we were not in darkness, and then we were not made into light. We were darkness itself. It was not a place that we were geographically. We were that status of darkness. We were death before Christ intervened and made us life, before he made us light in the Lord. So it's a really interesting thing that Paul says it that way. We were not in darkness, we were darkness, and Christ is the one that changed us. And then he encourages us to walk in that light. In the very end of verse 10, he says, "As you try to learn what is pleasing to the Lord." Now, I like this as the NASB translation. I like this translation because other ones might say discern or figure out. This one says, "As you try to learn what is pleasing to the Lord." I asked the students this on Sunday. How many of you guys out there think you know everything there is to know about women? You know what makes them tick, why they make the decisions they do. You get them fully. Probably none of you. Ladies out there, anyone think that they know guys 100% perfectly? You get why they are the way they are, what makes them tick, what makes them make the decisions they do? My guess is probably not. I know, as someone who's been married to my wife for 7 years, we've been together for 10 total. There are things where I don't fully understand my wife or what pleases her, what makes her happy all the time, but it's a process of learning. My wife feels most loved whenever quality time is spent with her, not whenever I do acts of service for her. So to learn to love my wife well, it's something I had to learn to do, to try to learn what is pleasing to her. In the same way, Paul is saying discipleship, as we follow the Lord, it's going to be a process of trying to learn what pleases the Lord, trying to learn what most glorifies God. Discipleship is not just something that happens. Discipleship is not a process that is passive. It's something we have to be active in. So my challenge for us today is that we would seek to walk as children of the light. Not that we are just in the light, but that we are light itself. And to illuminate the world around us, to shine light on the darkness around us. We're not called to shout things at the world or tell them how they're living wrong and poorly. Our goal as Christians is to walk in such a way that people would see our light and give glory to our Father who is in heaven. Such a challenge for us is to discern what is pleasing to the Lord and pursue those things.